Okay everybody, I've arrived at Fort Smith, about to turn into on Planters Road, going down to the Maverick yard. I got an order picking up here at the Maverick Fort Smith yard, going to Georgetown, Kentucky, which I just went to last week. So I may not film this whole thing because I've done that several times. You kind of know the process if you've watched my videos. So from Fort Smith to Georgetown, Kentucky is about a 12.5-hour trip, you know, of drive time. And my appointment, now today is Monday. It's Monday afternoon, about 4:20 p.m. So, you know, I'll probably just get loaded here and park here and spend the night and then get up in the morning and leave. Which, you know, if I drive most of the day tomorrow, that would just leave me with, you know, a couple hours to go to get to Georgetown. But my appointment is for Wednesday afternoon at 2 p.m. so I got a lot of dead time in there. So I'm gonna ask my fleet manager in the morning. He's probably already gone for today, but I'm gonna ask him in the morning if there's any openings earlier in the day that I might could get. You know, it's worth a try. He may say no, but you know, it's worth a try. Looks like we have some drivers here practicing their backing. So I don't want to hurry them into anything. It may be a trainer and a trainee. One of them's outside giving hand signals and the other one's trying to blindside park. That's always fun. All right, let me see if I can get turned in here. I don't know. Let me see if I can make this turn here. All right. Woo! I made it. All right, so oh, all right, I see a couple of spots down here where I can park. There's a guy coming. He must have got an indoor load. He's coming in the wrong direction. Okay, let's see if I can find a spot to get in here. Looks like I guess I better try to get this one right here. All right, kind of a tight fit. All right, so you know the drill. I gotta log on and sign in, let them know I'm here, and see where I'm at in the loading order. I'll get back to you in a bit. Okay everyone, Tuesday morning, about 6:30. Man, I slept good. Woo! Anyway, I'm still at the Maverick Fort Smith yard and about to leave. Just finished doing my inspection, making some coffee, about to hit the road. I got this load, if you'll remember, goes to Georgetown, Kentucky, and currently my delivery appointment is 2 p.m. Wednesday, so I got plenty of time to get there. No hurry. I've actually emailed the fleet manager to see if they might have any earlier openings, but it's a load of 21-foot bar. So, you know, got 2 foot here, got a strap in the front, 4 chains, strap in the back, you know, typical bar load that you've seen. So that's it. Just a view of the property here. Not much going on yet. So all right, fixing to hit the road. I'll update you down the road a bit. All right, everybody. Hey, I just stopped here at a little truck parking area on I-40 to do a little load check. Let's get back on the road here. But I wanted to talk a little bit. I had an email from a fellow yesterday who's considering trucking, interested in Maverick, and he had a good question. You know, he was asking about the time on the trainer truck, and specifically, you know, he asked if the trainer truck, while you were on the trainer truck, did your trainer sit in the passenger seat, or was this a situation where you just swap time in the sleeper berth? You know, more like a team driving situation, because this guy had either seen some other videos from a couple of other companies, which I won't mention, or he knew someone that had gone through training with these other companies, and he said that that's how they do it. You know, that they basically have 2 or maybe even 3 people just basically swapping time. You know, one of them's driving, one's in the sleeper. And I said, no, Maverick does not train that way. Your trainer should be in the passenger seat training you. You know, this is the way Maverick does it. It's not a team driving situation at all. That's not training. So just wanted to mention that. And speaking of training situations, last night while I was getting loaded there at the Fort Smith Maverick yard, and I didn't film getting loaded and all. You know, it took me a while. You know, I got there late in the afternoon, and you know, the whole thing probably took about 3.5 hours. But I didn't film that all because I had just been there last week, and I did a big video about that. So, but behind me in the next loading zone, there was a trainer, a female trainer, and a female trainee. And I didn't get a good opportunity to talk to them on camera because we were both getting loaded there about the same time. But I did talk to them briefly a couple of different times, and they actually deliver up here in Georgetown, Kentucky, 30 minutes before I do. So maybe I can catch up to them there. But I'd love to talk to them on camera for you guys. But the trainer said that, you know, she typically keeps the trainees out for, I think she said it's a minimum of 15 days, but usually it's about 3 weeks. So I said, yeah, that's how long I stayed out. Although it's been, you know, 2.5 years almost. And the trainee, I think she said she was in her 2nd week, and she lives up in northeast Arkansas. We were kind of joking around. Oh yeah, you'll be getting loads out of Blytheville, Osceola, you know, a lot of that steel stuff up there in northeast Arkansas. But it was interesting watching them. You know, so for all you females out there interested in trucking and Maverick, you know, and you're wondering how it works with the training, you know, we do have female drivers that are trainers, so we can accommodate that. Now, I will say that this trainer said that she tries to get females, you know, for female trainees, but if there aren't any females in the class, she will take males. So that was kind of interesting. Like I said, I hope I can catch up with them up here in Georgetown. That'd be a good conversation on camera. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Gonna keep on rolling. Okay, good morning, everybody. Wednesday morning. It's about 6:40, still on Central Time, but not far from switching into Eastern Time. But I stopped here yesterday afternoon at this pilot in Kuttawa, Kentucky. If you've been watching my videos, you know, I think I just stopped here maybe last week or the week before. You know, and I just got a lot of dead time on this trip. I think I stopped here about 4:30 yesterday afternoon. You know, I'm carrying a load that delivers at 2 p.m. today in Georgetown, Kentucky. I'm 4 hours from Georgetown, Kentucky. I could have gotten within an hour and a half. I mean, I had enough time. I could have gotten within an hour and a half or so of Georgetown yesterday, but really no point. You know, I just stopped here because of the location and the timing of my appointment. And you know, just a lot of dead time, just waiting around. I don't even need to leave here until, you know, 8:30, which is a lot later than I like to start my day, you know. Anyway, you know, it's just one of those situations where, you know, I got a lot of dead time on this trip, unfortunately. You know, it just happens that way. Luckily, not very often. I was just thinking, you know, I've probably only had a situation where I've had this much dead time on a trip, you know, maybe 3 times. You know, it doesn't happen very often. So, but you know, it's one of those situations where, you know, it's the middle of the week. I'm just sitting out here. You know, I probably, you know, if my appointment had been more like 7 a.m. or 8 a.m., where I could have just got there, delivered, gone to the next place, got going, you know, I probably could have got 300 or 400 more miles this week. But instead, you know, I'm just sitting here with dead time, you know, nothing. So that part is kind of frustrating, because I know, you know, this won't be a great mileage week because, you know, there's so much sitting right now with this order. But, you know, like I've said before, you just have to look at the big picture. You know, are you happy with your overall income? Luckily, you know, this doesn't happen very often. So, and two, I had a friend of mine say, you know, because the company he works for, he would have been getting $26.50 of detention pay for all this time. You know, if he's not driving, he's getting detention pay. Now, we don't do that at Maverick, but we also make a lot more per mile than he's making. So again, you know, you just got to look at the big picture and not overanalyze every hour, you know, of your work week. So, all right, let me get out and show you something on this load. Refresh your memory a little bit. Yeah, let's see. The thing I wanted to point out, you know, usually, you know, when I have loads of bar like this, I mean, once you get them secured, that's it. You know, you usually don't have to do anything to them, but I've had to get up here and re-tighten my securements, I think 3 times, you know, doing various load checks. So I guess these bars are just kind of settling in the bundles. You know, they're bundled together with this metal strapping, and I guess they're just kind of settling into the bundles, because I've had to tighten my straps probably 3 or 4 notches, which is not normal. And like I said, I've had to tighten every one of my chains probably 3 times, you know, just tighten them up a link. So there's definitely some settling going on. which is not normal. But anyway, there's the load. And yeah, I'm gonna, I don't know, I hadn't checked my clock really, but probably got another hour and a half or so of sitting here. And then I'm gonna get fuel and then hit the road. But they have really good food at this pilot. It's one of those pilots that's, it's also a Hux, if you're familiar with that. The Hux chain. So but they have good chicken and stuff like that in there. Got a shower. Didn't really need one. I was just trying to kill some time. I had so much time. I just took a shower to burn some time. But all right, well, that's all I got for now. More later. Okay, everybody, I've arrived here at well, I'm about a half a mile from International Crankshaft in Georgetown, Kentucky. I'm not gonna film everything I'm doing here because I was just here last week. But if you've never been here before, I'm making the left turn onto Lemons Mill Road off of I think that was Highway 62 East. And all you have to do is kind of come up this hill here, and then you'll make a left onto Carly Drive. So this is Carly Drive coming up here, and this building immediately to the right with the, you know, kind of a tan color and blue stripe, that's International Crankshaft. That's where we're going. And we're going to door 41, it says on the paperwork. So it's on down here a little further, but the first few doors here on the right that you see are doors 2, 3, and 4. But regardless of the door you're delivering in, you go down here towards the end of their property. With door 41, where I'm gonna unload, is right here to the right. Just in there, right there. There's a Maverick truck in there now. In fact, it's the two ladies that I saw the other day in Fort Smith, the trainee and the trainer. They're in there. But you know, it's 1:17 and my appointment is at 2, so I'm early. We're good. I still, you know, that'll give me plenty of time to get parked here and unsecure. But you turn into this lot like you just saw, and they've got this marked area here where this is where you're supposed to park and unsecure, untarp if you're tarped. And so I'm gonna do that, and then I'll once they're out of there, I'll get in there and get unloaded. More later. He did 2 bundles, the 2 outside bundles on each side, so all we have left is this middle bundle. So I know I just did this last week, but just giving you another look at it. That's Victor, the unloader. He's a good dude, usually really quick. All right, let me set this down, see if I can get a view of the final bundle. there goes the last one. All right, all I gotta do now is put my boards up under the trailer, secure them, and they sent me my next load already. It's Silver Grove, which is a little over an hour, probably an hour and a half to the drywall plant. So that's where we're headed next. Moving some bars. All right, see you in Silver Grove.